If you're thinking about picking up the Garmin Striker Vivid 5 CV Ice Fishing Bundle for your next trip under the ice, you're in the right place, because today I'm revealing the real deal behind this supposedly game-changing fish finder. But here's what surprised me. Despite its polished promise of crystal-clear sonar images and amazing target separation, there are some serious quirks you need to know before dropping hundreds. Most reviews give it glowing 4.5 stars, but digging deeper, I found the nitty-gritty that might save your day, or worse, your wallet. So if you want to fish smarter, not just spend bigger, keep watching, because I'm about to turn the sonar world upside down for you. Now, I know what you're thinking. This device is designed specifically for ice fishing, with that handy GT8HW transducer boasting adjustable beam angles and CHIRP traditional sonar. It promises to show you your jig or weighted bait with stunning clarity, making it easier than ever to see which fish are coming your way. Sounds perfect, right? But let me ask you this. Do those promises deliver when you're battling brutally cold conditions, fragile ice huts, and impatient fish? Stick with me, because I'm unpacking the good, the bad, and the downright annoying about the Striker Vivid 5 CV to help you decide if it's really worth $445.28 or just a pricey paperweight. Before we dive in, a quick heads up. If you're an avid ice angler who hates fumbling around in the dark and wants to improve catch rates without breaking the bank, this review is tailored just for you. But if you prefer traditional methods or high-end sonar machines over portable combos, you might be shaking your head soon. All right, let's get into the depths of this device, literally. First off, the good stuff. Garmin is a huge name in GPS and fishfinding technology, and the Striker Vivid 5 CV Ice Fishing Bundle comes with all the essentials. A 5-inch color display, portable design, and that handy GT8HW transducer, made specifically for ice fishing. This means you get adjustable beam angles, so you can widen your sonar coverage or narrow it when you're zeroing in on particular fish. The CHIRP traditional sonar allows you to see clear, detailed underwater images that reportedly help differentiate between a tempting catch and an underwater rock. Users praise the vivid, full-color display for crystal-clear images that disrupt the usual murky sonar experience you get in the cold. Now, here comes where the fish jump out of the boat. One immediate issue is battery life. At full brightness under those glaring winter glares, the device can drain faster than a fish jumping out of the hole. Many ice anglers mention that the device barely lasts a few hours on a single charge, forcing you to bring backup batteries or portable chargers. This can be a real pain when you're hours away from the shore in sub-zero temps. Another problem. The screen's responsiveness takes a dive when the temperatures are below freezing, giving you a slower reaction time which can cost you crucial seconds in spotting movement on the sonar. Rehooked your attention yet? Here's something fishy. Despite advertising everything you need for a great day on the ice, the package lacks a robust carrying case, which means your expensive Striker Vivid 5 CV is vulnerable to bumps, scratches, and icy mishaps while you trek to your fishing spot. Considering the price, that feels like a missed hook. Moving into usability, the interface is intuitive for Garmin fans but can confuse first-time sonar users. The settings menus aren't overly complex, but when ice fishing conditions demand quick decisions, fumbling through them slows your workflow. And while the adjustable beam angles are a boon, switching between settings isn't as seamless as I hoped. It requires multiple button presses and confirmation, which can frustrate anyone trying to act fast when fish are darting around your jig. Oh, and here's a fun fact. The device weighs only about a pound, making it portable but also easy to misplace on the ice. You'll want a solid mount or a tether so you're not chasing it after every enthusiastic catch celebration. Now for the humor break. Why did the fish blush? Because it saw the fisherman's Striker Vivid display and realized it was caught red-handed. Okay, back to business. One redeeming factor is the accuracy of sonar imaging. The CHIRP technology does genuinely provide remarkable target separation, allowing you to identify fish in schools or near structures with more precision than many budget fish finders. If you manage your battery well and aren't expecting flawless operation in extreme cold, it can significantly increase your catch rate. And here's a question for you. How much do you value seeing your jig in the water as it moves? Because one of the strongest points of the Striker Vivid 5 CV is that you can watch your lure drop and lift live on the screen, seeing fish approach or flee in real time. It's like having underwater CCTV straight from your ice hole, enhancing that fish-on-the-line thrill. However, don't let the nearly perfect sonar fool you. The unit occasionally throws out phantom echoes or false targets, confusing beginners into thinking there's a fish under their line when there isn't. This sonar ghosting means false alarms and wasted effort, which can quickly frustrate even the most patient angler. So be ready to use some common sense and combine sonar clues with your fishing instincts. Before you drown in details, a quick joke to lighten the ice. Why don't fish ever do well in school? Because they work below sea level. All right, back to the icy truth. A downside I encountered is the lack of GPS functionality on this model, unlike other Garmin Striker series devices. While this is an ice fishing-focused unit, many anglers find GPS super useful for marking fishing spots and navigating back safely across frozen lakes, especially when visibility drops. This omission feels like a missed opportunity and a reason some anglers opt to pay more or look elsewhere. Another thing worth mentioning, the fish finder is waterproof but not fully submersible, so any accidental drops into the water or slush under the ice can spell disaster. Given the occasional chaos on the ice during winter expeditions, a more rugged build would be ideal. All right, here's a twist. Despite the price being on the higher end, some competitive ice fishers swear by the Striker Vivid 5 CV because it cuts down guesswork and lets them focus on the fishing rather than fiddling with gear. So if you're a serious ice angler who craves detailed sonar data without hauling bulky equipment, this package could indeed be a worthy investment. Plus, it's great for those who want a balance between portability and sonar power. And this is important, if you're someone who prefers a more robust, battery-strong, GPS-enabled device, or needs perfect operation even in extreme cold, you might want to shop around. There are alternatives with longer battery life and integrated GPS for nearly the same price. So this device isn't the ultimate one-size-fits-all ice fishing tool. Now let me share a story from a fellow ice angler who picked up the Striker Vivid 5 CV bundle last season. He loved seeing fish approaching his jig and how the vivid colors helped him distinguish fish types under layered ice. But 2 hours into the trip, his unit lost power, and he had to rely on old-school hole peaking, which, after the novelty wore off, felt like regression rather than progression. Still, when it works, the device is a wonderful companion, and if you're mindful about battery conservation and handling, it can transform ordinary ice fishing days into memorable catch-filled adventures. So how do I wrap this up? The Garmin Striker Vivid 5 CV Ice Fishing Bundle is an impressive fish finder with excellent sonar capabilities, an easy-to-use interface for those familiar with Garmin's ecosystem, and the portability ice fishermen crave. But it's not without faults. Limited battery life, sensitivity to freezing temps, lack of GPS, and a delicate build might restrict its appeal to some anglers. If you're primarily an ice fishing enthusiast who wants to see your jig and the fish's movements clearly, and you're willing to bring extra batteries and handle the device carefully, this can be an excellent tool. Plus, the crystal clear images and target separation truly elevate the ice fishing experience and make it more interactive and engaging. To catch the best price on the Garmin Striker Vivid 5 CV, check out the Amazon link in the description below. This is where I snagged my unit after all the research, and you might find some deals or bundles that sweeten the investment. Before you go, a final joke for the road. Why don't fish use computers? Too afraid of the net. Okay, that's enough fishing puns for today. In conclusion, don't let flashy marketing fool you. The Garmin Striker Vivid 5 CV Ice Fishing Bundle is a solid ice fishing companion, but demands careful consideration. Assess your priorities, think about conditions you'll face, and weigh the pros and cons before investing. Whether you're upgrading from basic sonar or entering the ice fishing world for the first time, this product offers value if used wisely. Thanks for watching, Tight Lines, and I'll catch you in the next review.